right, Shalom. First and foremost, as always, want to give all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well. And I want to give a special peace and blessings and salutations to the elect. All right, I'm the brother Zion. And Lord willing, this lesson is edifying to feed the sheep and the lambs of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. And pretty much, it's early in the morning. It's about 7:26, and I'm driving to a class for my job right now. And what I want to talk about is the finish line. Okay, the finish line, man. You think about the kingdom of heaven. You think about all the work that you put in. You know, going out on the highways and the byways, you know, teaching, you know, doing sit-down lessons, giving charity, giving alms, you know, being a leader. Some of us brothers are camp leaders. Praying, fasting when you can. You know, it's all a part of the work. It's all a part of the work. And when you think about it, it's a grind, man. It's a grind. Because in this society, you know, you go to your 9 to 5 or your 3 to 11 or your 8 to 4. Whatever, you know, whatever hours you work, you go to these jobs. But that's not our main job, you know. Our main job is the work of Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. So this is the real grind and the main focus that we have. You know, when I wake up in the morning, I think about Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai. It's bumpy out here. You know, I think about Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, and the work, because we know that the scriptures say there's going to be a new heavens and a new earth, and we want to be a part of that. Now, we know that all Israel is going to be saved, but in the kingdom, we want to be, you know, the ones that were delivered. We don't want to be destroyed on this side, you know. So, like I said, the finish line, man. You know, there's a few main prophecies that have to be fulfilled. And, you know, we just continue to go out there and teach. The mark of the beast, which we believe is the RFID chip. The nuclear missiles, okay, which is the grand finale. The time of Jacob's trouble, which will happen, which will happen. I'll just leave it at that, because we know you got some guys teaching otherwise. The hour of temptation, you know, things like that, man. Things that's prophesied. The scriptures tell us to be occupied in prophecy. You know, I'm driving right now, so I don't have my sword, so this is pretty much a freestyling in the spirit. But the finish line, when you read the scriptures, the Apostle Paul spoke about the crown of righteousness that shall be given to him at the last day, and not to him only, but to them that also love the Most High's appearing, roughly paraphrasing. And I always speak about that crown of righteousness because that's something brothers should want. You should want that crown of righteousness. You should want Yahweh Shai to crown you. You read 2nd Ezra, what is that, the 2nd chapter? It speaks about Yahweh Shai crowning those men, the ones that came out of great tribulation. So these are the things that you should ponder on. You know, we should think about these things, man, because at the end of the day, that's the only thing that really gets us through. Is thinking about the kingdom and striving. The last video I did, I believe it was speaking about you know, striving for the mastery. Striving for the mastery, man. And that finish line, when you run in a race, hey, because the Apostle Paul also spoke about that, running a race. When you run in a race, you know, or a marathon, so to speak, you know, you pace yourself because you can't burn yourself out. But the point I'm getting to is, once you make it to that finish line, you go harder, man. When you see the finish line, you go harder. You don't slow down. You don't get lackadaisical. You don't see the finish line and start walking. You turn it up. Okay? So that's what we got to do, man. You got to turn it up. And if you got to get on brothers, you got to get on brothers, man, because you're only trying to help brothers, man. We all have weaknesses where, you know, or we all have stages where we, in this truth, where we get down a little bit. You know, you may not put up as much videos or whatever, and that's understandable. We in the flesh. But for the most part, you gotta be on full throttle, man. You gotta be on fire for this word. And that's the point I'm getting at, especially when you get to that finish line. And we're at the finish line, man. It's 2021. Hey, I know you brothers see the prophecies. You got the same thing that was happening in 2020, how 2020 started off. You got celebrities dying left and right. All right. Everybody's in discomfort still. You still got the Crown Royal going on, which is probably going to last the whole year. Alright, so, you know, things are still on lockdown, so to speak, man, in most states. We don't, all you can really do is teach. Prophesy, man. Live your everyday, quote-unquote, lives. But the main thing is teaching, man, and I can't really stress that enough. I know we sound like a broken record, but it's okay, man. You know, people get tired of hearing us say the same thing, but you heard that old saying, repetition is key. Repetition is key. Okay? That's how a fighter gets good at boxing. You practice on that jab, 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 right hook, right hook, right hook, uppercut, uppercut, uppercut. That's how a basketball player gets good at basketball. You practice the fadeaway over and over and over. Practice the crossover over and over and over until you perfect it. So we're saying these things over and over and over until Yahweh Shai comes. And what do the scriptures say? Occupy till I come. So we don't really have a choice, man. The finish line is near. The time of if you knew the time of Jacob's trouble was coming, why wouldn't you go harder for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai? You want that covering, so you should want to go harder for Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai and work on the little things that you know you need to work on, man. Try to perfect yourself. We have to try to perfect ourselves, even in the flesh. Try to be perfect, even though we know we're programmed to go off. Try to be perfect. It don't hurt to try to be perfect. It can't hurt you. Okay? Unless you're trying to be over righteous, which you shouldn't try to be over righteous. Just try, man. Try, brothers. That's it. So I don't want to hold up my phone too long on this throughway. Don't want to get no ticket. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone that taught us this truth through the Spirit. I want to give a special peace and blessings and salutations to the elect. This is just a little morning transit, something to put up for you, brothers. You know, hey, you gotta Apostle Tahar said a long time ago, gotta put your face out there, man. You know, you in this truth, you gotta put your face out there. Confess Yahweh Shai in the world. All right, Lord willing, this is edifying.